because I would have said the exact same thing. Like, he got my attitude all day long. And it's so weird, like, you notice those small things in kids once you have your own kid. I'm just saying. And it's crazy. I love kids, though. They're super sweet. Like, whenever something happens, like if Gideon does something and it was an accident, we'll say, it's okay, it was just an accident. Today, I don't know what I was doing. I was cleaning the room, and I think something fell or something happened. I can't remember. But it happened, and I was like, oh gosh. And Gideon, no joke, looked at me. He goes, it's okay, mommy. Accidents happen all the time. I was like, it was the cutest thing. It was so cute. I love kids, and I want to have more in the future whenever I want to be financially able to take care of these kids before I have more kids. You know what I mean? Like right now, taking care of Gideon, yeah, okay. But adding more to that, like kids are expensive. They really are. Because let me just tell you, you don't think about, he's 4 years old. Like you don't think, like you think about the, you gotta get clothes and you gotta get the, formula or the food or the, all that stuff, the diapers. You think of that stuff, but you forget about the stuff that's gonna break along the way. Okay? I have had to replace more stuff in my home than ever. And it's most of the time it was an accident. He didn't mean to do it. But they are expensive. They are expensive. And plus, when they get to a point where they start asking for things, but he asks for things quite often, by the way. Just saying. But he's a good kid. Like, if we say no, he does get upset, but he's not like he does like he'll do the pouty face. But he's gotten to where he started screaming at us, and I was like, dude, what's going on? So, we're gonna have one of our behind his back lessons. Calvin here is gonna teach Gideon a few lessons for the next few days. Like tomorrow Gideon's gonna have to learn not to take things from people. Because today he took Daddy's cereal. So tomorrow, Calvin is gonna have Gideon's cereal. He's a mischievous little guy. He is. And it's gonna be more of like a prank. Like it's not gonna be a taking it away. We're gonna put it in a bowl and Calvin's eating it, We're not gonna actually like take it away because it is his favorite cereal. But yeah, Gideon's gonna have a few things because one of the things with Calvin is that Gideon has a score right now. And his score right now is like a 45, somewhere in that area, I'd say, for his naughty nice list. Because today, Calvin showed up just today, y'all. He came in today, and he brought a note. And on that note, there was a little scoreboard, and Gideon made a 45 for his naughty nice list. So, when Gideon does something good, like if he has a good day where he wasn't being ugly, we will give him 5 points on his naughty nice list. It's just kind of slightly balancing out being a good kid. I want him to be a good kid, and he does have his outbursts, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh. And he's the most destructive little thing. Like today, he came into the kitchen with me and I looked at his back. Dude, he fell off of something. I don't know what it was. He said he fell off of something and he had a scratch on his back. Like, not, I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those scratches that doesn't actually, like, make you, like, it doesn't penetrate the skin, but it leaves, like, a red mark up your back. Like, it wasn't, like, a scratch that he was bleeding or anything, but he had a scratch that was all the way up his back. And I was like, Gideon, what happened to you? And he just said, oh, I fell off of something. I was like, are you okay? Like, I didn't even know that happened. Like, what happened? But he says he's fine. He does that all the time. Like, he just randomly comes in. He's got scratches and he just, I'm like, dude, I fell. I ran into the wall. What? But I mean, I guess that's little boys for you. They're crazy. That boy could run all day long if you let him. Literally. And the thing is I've seen that little boy literally trip over air. Like, he was just walking and he just, I was like, what the heck? What happened to you? He's had his accidents. He's had some crazy stuff go on in his life for a 4-year-old, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he had a stroke. I can't even imagine. 2 years old. My little boy had a stroke at 2 years old. I mean, I can't say much. I had seizures. And I don't remember them. I don't remember it ever happening. And I'm perfectly fine. They told my mama whenever I had my seizures that I wasn't going to be able to talk. I wouldn't be able to eat on my own or go to the bathroom on my own. I was basically going to be a vegetable, kind of. Like, they said I'd have, like, the mentality of, like, maybe a 3-year-old. And now I'm 23 years old. I'm a mom to a 4-year-old and a wife to a wonderful man. And I'm not going to complain about it because I was saved. A couple times, actually. I have a lot to be grateful for sure. But I mean, he's kind of the same way. He doesn't even remember, like, when